I guess we're just trying to like interview us as a collective and kind of let us speak out on our own about it.
Lead the Way Music Festival right here. We at DL's radio station. What's the name of the station?
Cyber Station USA.
Cyber Station. Cyber Station USA. DanielLaurent.com. You know, Lead the Way Music Fest. Mayhem.
Yeah, but I'll put it because I'll do it tonight. I'll head in and put it up.
About to do a quick promo club for the Lead the Way Music Festival. So y'all keep it tuned right here on Lead the Way YouTube shit. Yeah.
Make sure reggae, rock, and anything in between that. And so basically, you know, that's what it is. And the tour part of that is pretty much for the month. We just kicked it off in the month of February, and we booked seven different venues outside the Boston area.
So February, you started at what is it in Washington Street? My house
in Quincy, Mass.
Yeah. So that was the first one.
That was the first one.
So like, is it like a typical hip hop experience where you got girls, you know, scantily clad? You got some jump offs backstage. Is it something for kids? Like, can I invite my daughters there? Like, what's?
Well, most of the venues are 21 plus, and well, speaking from
maybe next time.
From me and Jug's experience, we haven't really had too much luck with the groupies, but you know, there's ladies around for everybody. I mean,
no luck with.
Hold on, I'm gonna take the music out for 1 second. Actually, I won't. Never mind. I'm not buying that, but I'll let it slide for the moment. Anyway,
but pretty much
time is what? And
well, we all decide that. We give everybody like the True Indeed, Mayhem, and Destructive Rhythm. We're like pretty much the headliners for all the shows. We give each other about 20 minutes, and everyone else gets about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on, you know.
That's generous.
Yeah.
Because you know our shows, they be giving like 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
But we do keep it at a six act minimum. You know what I'm saying? We don't go any further than that, and that's including like rock bands, reggae bands, R&B singers. So it's not a straight hip hop show.
You got any like emo? Or ska music, or you know, or like, you know, goth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with goth music.
We're open to that. We haven't found any yet.
You're lying.
But we're open to that.
We are open to that. We're open to everything. Everything.
You know, go on Craigslist. You'll find all the emo you want. Yeah. Shout out to Craigslist.
Actually, we had some opera. We did have opera singing.
Opera like like Cameron when he had to do.
We had some opera in Revere.
At the jump offs.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Was that you mean like music? You're not talking slang.
No, like music. Like she.
Yeah, I had some opera last night.
Like her. She did her thing.
Is that the new slang word?
It could be. I might start using that. Yeah, I had some opera last night. Like when she hit high notes. Like, yeah, I had some opera last night. That's what's up. I'm gonna start using that. But people
I got an accent, so I'll probably say some Oprah and then you get
She's gonna throw 5 million at you.
That's my accent.
So like we can play any venue. We play punk shows, hardcore shows, hip hop shows, but I do my solo thing. So I've been all around. And I'm a fan of this music, so I've been to a lot of shows. That's what I did growing up. So where it's at now, to be honest with you, there's not too many acts that do impress me. But the few that do, it seems like everyone's in the same struggle, not really getting too far, you know what I mean? So the same people seem to be pulling all the strings. That's why we did the Lead the Way. We're promoting our own shows, we got our own venues, and we do whatever we want. So every night's a different party, you know what I mean? So we're trying to take a break from sweating people to try to get shows. We're just doing our own shows. If those calls come for promoters or whoever, then we look them up. But
and then your value becomes more just with you doing it on your own.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus asking. And I think that's important. And you know, I started a company, Self-Made Entertainment and all that. And it's tough, like, when you're doing everything on your own. Like, there's things that you miss. There's things you forget. Things you aren't as... I guess consistent or persistent upon, but you live and learn. But I think that the people that make it, and I've always said this, are not necessarily the most talented. It's that they're the most determined and the most, the most determined and the most, I guess, you know, just consistent, just grinding. The people that are just running around like, yeah, I'm hot, rah. Yo, can I be on your show? Yo, can I be featured on your? Like, those are the ones that, like, in a year or two, it's gonna be like, who? You know what I'm saying? So I always said, so a lot of props go for making your way. And, you know, making your way is different. Making your way could be, you know what I'm saying, having something on our stage. You know what I'm saying? It could be creating your own sort of our stage and giving opportunities to others or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something to be commended upon, because a lot of people, it's a lot of like, yo, can you put me, all right, so that's my public service announcement. So I heard C. So Dio, you want to comment? You want to?
I feel like first, there's a lot of talent out here. Like, I will say that, you know, and I do support each and every artist because I have a whole stack. I tell Cube and Jug all the time, you know. But I think when I first started out, I saw it as, oh, you know, Boston this, Boston that. But now, you know, getting more into the game and coming up with a band of brothers, after the last 8-9 years, you start to see the negative aspect of it. You start to see it. It almost gives me personally a feeling like if you're not labeled in an elite group of Boston artists, it's much harder for you to get on. And I'm not nowhere saying that there's like a conspiracy to go against the Cuda Records, but
I mean, it could be. People actually, people actually dedicate their time to go out of their way to not have somebody be successful, which is very unfortunate.
But I think a label like the Cuda Records and any other artists on the Lead the Way tour could overcome that, because our movement, our voices, our personality, our music is much stronger than that. And it's like it's like in Gladiator, you win the crowd and you want it all. And I feel like we can do that. You know, that's why at first I was all Boston. I'm not even gonna, and I admit it, but now it's like I got a whole nother level of thinking. And it's just like I want to be around the world. Like, there's a whole nother world out here but Boston. And I have songs addressing that I will perform tomorrow.
Perform Fuji.
Feature on your boy Cube Nasty on the hook.
All right, so Mayhem, you got your opinion on it, or you wanna?
Yeah, I mean, I can feel where everybody's coming from. These guys been in the game longer than I have, and like to even say, I say this all the time, and I watched them before I got into the game. I seen them perform live, so I seen them at maybe per se their highest points where they've been able to pack a place like the Middle East on their own without a promoter who's doing it now. But I mean, I think what it all boils down to is there's no togetherness no more. There's no one being cohesive. It's not like the way it was maybe in the 90s and 95, where you'll see like in New York at the time when they were winning, you'll see like Biggie go to a Redman show or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and nowadays it's all about me, and even sometimes it's not even all about your crew. You know what I mean? And I think that's what we're trying to portray with what we're doing with the Lead the Way Music Festival, where, I mean, you'll see me go out there and support True and D. You'll see me go out there and support Dial, and you'll see me go out there and support Destructive Rhythm, and it's likewise. So I think that's what's killing the Boston scene, and people are stuck in that mentality that their names is known in Boston, but if you go to New York or go to Jersey, you ain't known.
I have no idea.
You know what I mean?
So Cube, you got?
Well,